Alright everybody, it's been about a week since my last video and I have been absolutely just covered up at work. Trying to get caught up after being off so much with my mom, the funeral, the boat, pretty much the whole 9 yards. So just trying to get everybody up to date and you know, that way I don't have people waiting on me. But it's Friday afternoon and today I went out to uncover the boat and get it ready for our trip tomorrow. And I was going to fire it up, make sure everything was okay, make sure the battery wasn't dead, you know, all those type things. When I uncovered the rear of the boat, I found out that my sun pad is all discolored. I mean, bad. I'm going to show it to you in a second. I mean, I was pissed. I mean, we spent a lot of time cleaning. This thing was pure stark white. Now it's got this brownish pink whatever staining going on it. And I tore the cover off, looked around, make sure none of the other interior did it. So I have no idea what's caused this, but it's terrible. I took the sun pad off because I wanted to try to get it in here and try to scrub a little bit, and this stuff does not come off. And I have no idea. And what's interesting is you can kind of see it looks like something's been wiped on here. Now, we did not scrub this like we did the rest of the interior with mineral spirits in a scrub brush. So I'm wondering if maybe there was something left on here. And of course, with the heat from this week, which guys, it's been 103, 105, 106. And the sun beats right on this thing, so there's not a whole lot I can do about it. But I think coupled with the heat underneath there is that it cooks something in it, and it's sunburned. I mean, it's in bad shape, this pink stuff. So what I'm gonna do is, I didn't bring it out here, is I'm gonna clean this really good with acetone, and I'm gonna tape off this gray part here with some painter's tape, and we're gonna spray this with white vinyl dye. Because I'm not going out on the lake like that. That is embarrassing. It looks gross. I don't want to be seen out there with that. So I'm going to spray it with some vinyl dye and see if we can't get through the season with it just like that. And then I'll have this recovered in the winter time when they're slow. So anyway, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to start scrubbing on this thing really good, make sure it's clean. And then I'll show you the paint and we'll see how this comes out. It may come out looking like crap. I don't know. But right now I don't care. Anything looks better than that. I've got this taped up in the gray part that I don't want to spray. So, and I've cleaned it really good. I scrubbed the crap out of it. This actually started to come up a little bit with some acetone, but I realized I was removing a lot of the vinyl. So it would have taken, I think that took me 20 minutes to do that spot right there. But I'm going to do all of this. So this is what I'm using. Little fabric and vinyl spray from Rust-Oleum. This is white. We'll see how it comes out. If it looks like crap, it looks like crap. No big deal. But then it'll force me to go have it done early. Or do it myself. It kind of looks like I could do it myself. It just stretches over. No big thing. Anyway, I'm going to go shake this up and see how it turns out. So this says to put down basically 3 light coats. And I'm going to test it in a little inconspicuous area. Just kind of see what it looks like. Wow, looks pretty darn good, actually. Alright, so I can set the camera up and show you what I'm doing. Alright, first coat done. Let this kick off for a few minutes. I'll put another coat on. Second coat. Stuff dries really fast. I got a feeling I'm going to have to go up to AutoZone and get me some more of this. just to make sure it's 100% covered. This stuff is super easy to work with. I just hope it stays on. Sure looks good right now. Second coat, you really got to pay attention to where your lines are. You notice I'm not doing this number. I'm keeping it straight. That helps you not get more on vertical surfaces than this. Alright, I'm going to run up to AutoZone and get another can or two of this. Just make sure we got good coverage. I think it's really looking good. I'm happy so far. I guess we'd call this the redneck fix, right? Well, you know, hey, it's actually looking really good. I'm really liking where the corners curve over. Looks like I've got some dry spray up in here. So we'll lay it down a little wet with the last coat. So I'll be back shortly, guys. Actually, it was more like 2 hours. I went up to my AutoZone that normally they have here in town, and they were out of this. They only keep 2 cans of this junk. But anyway, so I got 2 more cans, and I can still see, now that it's sat, I can still see that there's some dry spots and stuff here and there. The corners turned out nice because I got a good heavy coat. So what I'm going to do back is I'm going to go back and I'm going to put a nice wet coat all the way down. And what wet means is that it's got a kind of a shine when you put it down. I'm going to go nice and slow, and I got 2 cans so we can put one last coat on this thing and make it done. I'll have to shut this door. Golly. Break out the second can. Alright guys, I think I've got it all as good as it's going to get. What I'll do, and I read somewhere online, that you, once this is all dry, you come back with a Scotch-Brite and just kind of dull it up, and that gets rid of a lot of these spray marks that you got in here. Kind of blends it all together. So I'll let this dry. We'll see how it looks in the morning. That took basically 4 cans to get that correct. And it's still got some shiny spots on it. As you can see, kind of over in there, it's so wet. The stuff dries really, really quickly though, but you gotta watch out for those stupid gnats. I'll let this flash off. We'll see how it turns out, but so far, I'm very happy with how things, it's still wet there. I just touched it, or just sprayed a little bit. It still shows the grain through it. So we'll see. You can see how the wetness and the splotchiness. I'll come back and check in about an hour, see what it looks like. I have to say I'm very impressed with this vinyl paint. As you can see, it is pretty darn white, but that's what this boat used to be. It's stuck really good. I had a little problems with it peeling off wherever I pulled tape off. You want to make sure and pull your tape off when it's wet. We've actually used it all day today, and I tell you, getting in and out, dirty feet, all that kind of stuff, no problems at all. No problems whatsoever. So definitely, if you want to revitalize some of your old vinyl, look at that, just cleans right up. Very nice. If you want to revitalize some of your old vinyl, knock yourself out. Stuff works great.